Alright guys, me Capelite here. Back at it again with another reaction video. Today we're reacting to Damon and Salvatore tribute. He's the better man. Now, let me do a disclaimer. You probably see me in hecka comments on Damon and Salvatore. If you really know my face or whoop, you know the whoop, the do-rag, whatever. And I always be like talking crazy stuff about him. This video is gonna be me, after I finish watching the video, it's gonna be me going into depth on why I think Stefan is the better man. Right. And all this other stuff as well. But I'm also about to go dead in on his what's it called, character and everything. You feel me? We're gonna cover all the bases. If I miss anything, which I won't because I always think of extra stuff, you feel me? All the time. Here we go, guys.
She knew where you were, Damon.
It's real for me.
She didn't care. I've never loved you. I love Stefan. It's always gonna be Stefan. It was always Stefan.
Was my love not enough? I can't be what other people want me to be. What she wants me to be. I'm not a hero, Elena. I don't do good. It's not in me.
My daughter's gone.
You have no idea how wrong you are about that.
Why don't you let people see the good in you?
Because when people see good, they expect good. I don't want to have to live up to anyone's expectations.
There's nothing human left in Damon. No good.
I'm not afraid anymore.
Where's my brother?
No kindness. No love.
I don't deserve you, but my brother does. And that's just who you are. So you'll always be a monster.
I love that Enzo quote right there.
I feel Elena, okay? And it sucks. Because I'm not human, and I miss it. I miss it more than anything in the world. Don't fight it. I forgive you for making me what I am. Keep this from Elena. Last thing she needs is another grave in one.
Selflessness isn't exactly one of your most obvious character traits, Damon.
One of these days you're gonna realize you don't know me half as well as you think.
That's cap. That's
Goodbye, brother.
Even though he loved me, he gave me the one thing that represented hope for me and his brother. It was the most selfless that he's ever been.
I love you, Elena. I'm not to let you go. Bye. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about Vicky. So many things tearing you. I'm not the good guy, remember? I'm the selfish one. I take what I want. I do what I want. I lie to my brother. I fall in love with this girl. I don't do the right thing. Good. Where's my heart at? It's been a hell of a ride. Because I am the big brother. I'm sorry I wasn't better at it until now.
You are a good brother.
I'm a bad brother.
You're strung up to a bomb while Stefan plays vampire with the girl who broke your heart.
I'm not gonna fight back. She tossed us aside without any concern of what would happen to us.
true.
I'm so sorry. I never asked for your respect.
Good for you, damn it. Because all I have is disappointment.
You know what? He never asked for his respect. Yet he signed up for the Confederate Army. Okay.
Give me a chance to let you love me.
That was such a good
I
scene.
care too much.
Love does that, Damon. It changes us.
Ironic as that.
Thank you for being here.
Tonight I saw a side of Damon that I haven't seen in a while.
I don't mind being a bad guy.
I just wanted you to know that Elena will be with you tomorrow.
The older brother I looked up to.
I only confessed because I was afraid of what he'd do to Stefan.
The son who enlisted in the Civil War to please his father. The Damon I knew when I was a boy. I wanted that Damon to live. And I wanted you to have an opportunity to get to know him.
Because I don't want you to be what other people think that you are.
What? A monster?
You're only the people that you care about.
That's some messed up logic.
Demon logic.
He's the better man. He's the right man.
Alright, so Stefan, Damon Salvatore. Alright, here we go. Before we start this, let's go to the 3 comments. Here we go. Well, they popped up mine. Stefan greater than Damon. I love Damon Salvatore with all my heart. I really don't understand how someone can hate his character. He was always treated like the bad guy. So I guess he just woke up one morning and said, screw this. I might as well be what everybody wants me to be. Alright, I think that's the 3 comments. Unless, yeah, there's going to be the 3 comments. Alright, so let's see. Damon Salvatore. Damon Salvatore grows up, right? Comes out the womb to a mother, Lily Salvatore, and a father, Giuseppe Salvatore. The father apparently, I guess to Damon, I think Damon said this, that he abused Lily as well. No, Stefan said that as well. Apparently. Okay, Lily Salvatore dies of consumption, right? Dies of consumption, leaving her 2 sons in the hands of an abusive father who was abusive while she was there, and even more abusive when she left. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. His mother leaves. He needed his mother. Now I'm talking in the subconscious of Damon Salvatore. He needed his mother. Simple as that. He needed his mother. When he gets around 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, you feel me? 23, 22, 23, he starts to grow resentment for her. You feel me? By 24, he probably signs up for the army, Confederate Army, to, gain validation from his father, or approval from his father, some semblance of approval, since his father was a diehard Confederate lover. 1864, his brother said, no, 1863, that same year after he signed up, I'm guessing, his brother sends him a letter, tells him to come home. Now he comes home, right? Can't get approval from your father for basically leaving the army, for your little brother. But you have to be there for your little brother because of the dark nights he's experiencing. Okay, 1864, turned into a vampire. But we're not about to skip over the whole Catherine, Stefan, Damon ordeal. Damon knew what she was doing to Stefan. Damon helped, as a human, helped lure humans to die on the road in preparation to become vampire. Mind you, he was okay with luring humans on the road to die in preparation, not as a vampire, in preparation to become a vampire. He just came back from war. All he cares about is having a woman in his life, pretty much. Yikes. Yeah, she shows more interest in his brother. She gets basically taken after he says, "Don't tell Dad." Stefan, by the way, didn't tell their father. He was just questioning the characters of blah, 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 blah. And, they get turned, they die by their father, blah, 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 blah. I think Damon, as a human, needed his mother more than anything. And he attached that feeling onto Catherine. But when he died, that amplified feeling of needing his mother that he attached to Catherine was needing Catherine now. Had turned to needing Catherine, right? As a surface level thing. And then subconsciously it was, I needed my mother. But he had attached that feeling as an adult to I needed Catherine. And then when he had found Elena, as he was coming out the woods one night, and Elena was standing there, and she looked just like Catherine, right? He didn't attach that feeling to her that first night, although he was stunned by her beauty and by her remarkable, uncanny resemblance to Catherine Pierce. He didn't do it right away. He didn't attach that feeling to her right away. What he did was, let's say one episode went by. Then he attached that feeling to her. There was this turning point in his character, right? You don't see it because automatically when you see him coming through the window to Stefan and they're like, hello, brother, and all this other stuff, you get blinded by it, right? You get blinded by it. But after seeing the entire series and then coming back up onto that night where he goes to see Stefan, right? Right before that, not right before that, after that, like maybe an episode or 2 episodes after that, he decides to protect Elena, that he will always protect Elena. I know that's a Stefan quote, of course, but at one point, Damon's character, right, his whole character becomes not even just finding Catherine. I think that was after she was like, I think that was after like Anna was like, she found you, but she didn't care, whatever. And then his whole character, I think he even verbalized it. That's what I'm trying to say. I think he even verbalized saying that I will protect you at all costs, or I will choose you. Okay, let's see. Yep, it was that night. It was the night, I think it was Bonnie and Klaus, if I'm correct. I think it was Bonnie and Klaus. Bonnie was fake, she faked her death. And then after the scuffle of Elena thinking Bonnie died, he comes back and he says, I would have let Klaus kill Bonnie. I will choose you every time, or something like that. To her, it was like, interesting. To him, he knows subconsciously, right? Him doing that is going to eventually make her just want him immediately. Because if you're killing all these people for, say I'm Elena, right? You killing all these people for me, right? It seems so selfish. It is so selfish. But if you're constantly putting Elena over everyone else, I mean murdering everyone, murdering people, decapitating people, same thing, torturing people, all this other stuff over Elena, putting Elena over them constantly, her friends, everyone, her family, your brother, your own brother. You're putting Voodoo over Elena, right? That's when he attached that Bonnie night is when he attached the feelings he has for Catherine, right? And boom, stuck onto Elena. I'm being honest, right? So he did that, and then after he did that, after he dedicated his life to protecting her, he knew psychologically, as a 16, 17-year-old, I believe like 16, something like that, she would immediately have to be like, she knew how selfish it would be, but the dark urges, like Klaus said, Stefan, do not underestimate the allure of darkness. Even the lightest of hearts are drawn to it. Something like that. And I'm telling you, that's what it was. And so, after a couple seasons, right? After she had this dark, because she kind of, I think it gave her like this little bit of satisfaction psychologically, because we've never seen her smile about her friends being hurt, none of that, right? But I think mentally, psychologically, subconsciously, you feel me? It gave her some type of satisfaction or someone to like fall back on, you feel me? A safety net. Someone that would never die, but will also protect you fiercely, even over all your friends and family and blah, blah, blah. I think that kind of made her super happy. But it kind of like fed, and that happiness that she felt when he did that stuff, fed that dark urge and like you shouldn't be happy that your friends are being hurt or whoop whoop. And eventually when she turned to a vampire, the sire bond was the perfect excuse for her to be like, oh my God, this is so real. This is the realest feeling I've ever felt, and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And so it was the greatest excuse of the world, in the world, for her to ditch Stefan immediately while he's being the perfect everything. I'm talking about the perfect everything, you feel me? Out here trying to get you a cure for vampirism and all type of stuff, taking you on Ferris wheel rides and stuff like that. Letting you have your girls' night, you feel me? All that good stuff, you feel me? So yeah, that was pretty good. And so when she got the sire bond, she was like, let me play a little dumb. Let me just play a little dumb, you know, just a little bit, dumb it down a little bit. And then go into like, what's it called? Puppy love or whatever. Go into the fake puppy love phase. Oh my God, this is the realest feeling ever, and blah, blah, blah. While Damon, he's like, bro, you're confusing me right now. Like, plus we got the sire bond, so we gotta get rid of that, and then we'll see, you feel me, with whoop. And then she had to face it. She had to be like, let me go with Damon. Let me go with Damon. After the sire bond was over. You feel me? After that. So that's pretty much what it was. But it was manipulation on his part, psychological manipulation on his part. And then he won. That is crazy. This show, my favorite TV show, although it's mad racist, incredibly racist TV show. They need to let Bonnie wear her own hair. But my favorite TV show is about a brother, an older brother, just a brother in general, a blood brother, same blood type, everything, that steals. And I said steals. I don't care what nobody say. Steals, as in like, you stole the controller from me or whatever, blah, blah, blah. People always try to do the extra. Okay, that steals someone's significant other, right? Away, steals his own brother's blood brother. This is not no friend, blah, blah. His blood brother's, and that would still be wrong. His blood brother's girlfriend, right? To psychologically, subconsciously resolve his mommy issues. I know you thought it was going a different direction, but I'm telling you. But Stefan was pretty young when she left, and that still hurt him to the core. You feel me? Not to the core for real, because he had like time to heal and a little bit, just a little bit. He met Valerie. He was crying as a child, legit. You feel me? He met Valerie, and then his life got a little bit better. And then it went to complete in 1864. So yeah, but Damon Salvatore. I had the whole different direction planned for this video pretty much on like why Stefan is better than Damon. Oh yeah, the moral compass thing. With this show, you either watch it without a moral compass and like a nihilist point of view, which I am one, or you watch it with the standard humankind moral compass. Now that moral compass is in this like United States society or world society, you know, our moral compass is generally generalized the same. If you steal your brother's girl, bro, that's messed up. Simple as that. I don't care what foundation is built on. I don't care what story. I don't care if she the love of your life, he the love of your life, all that good stuff. That's messed up. That's the world's moral compass. You feel me? And so you can either watch it with that, or you can watch it with the nihilist point of view. If we're, well, I'm just here, just enjoying the storylines. Just enjoying the storylines, pretty much. I don't really care too much about the woo woo. Just is what it is. The world's moral compass, woo woo, is you appear as a good person, you're a good person. You appear as a bad person, you're a bad person. Damon. You appear as a good person, you're a good person. You do good deeds, you're a good person. Stefan, throughout the entire series. And when he's not doing those good deeds, he has an incredible reason. All right, here we go. Or you can watch it like this, Nihilist. Just two brothers chilling, you feel me? Watching for the brotherhood, incredible bond. It's Defin's really one-sided, but that's a whole nother video. And yeah. Nihilist point of view. Oh. Now I said nihilist, but it's really like taking the moral compass from over there and like throwing it out the window on this side. You feel me? Same thing, nihilist, and like taking the moral compasses and throwing it out there, out the window. Just watching the show. You can either watch it like this or watch it like that. All that stuff in the middle, that is ridiculous, because then you would just end up contradicting yourself a billion times over, to be honest. And that wouldn't be a better man in the middle if you go in the middle. But if you go to the left, Steph is the better man. If you go to the right, there's just two brothers and you're waiting for the action and you're watching for the storylines and you're doing all this good stuff and you're seeing T.O. as well and you're watching Legacies and you're just watching it because boom. It's a trilogy. I mean, greatest one of all time. Or boom. Oh my God, the middle one, it's not a thing. Not a thing whatsoever. People often get the middle messed up. They always try to make a middle. No, there is no middle. Either watch with the left or you watch with the right. That middle will have you like being like, well, they're not a good brother. There's not a this, there's not a that. Damon deserved her. Oh, but he stole her from Stefan. 1864. Damon was turned to a vampire. But Stefan forced him to turn. But did Stefan ask him to bite that girl's neck? Well, did Stefan forcibly make him bite that girl's neck? Go rewatch the clip, by the way. Go rewatch the exact clip that I'm talking about where he bites the girl's neck. Because moments before that, Stefan let go of his neck. And then Damon just bit the girl's neck, turning him into a vampire. So who was really in the wrong there? And then it becomes this whole thing. That's the middle that y'all try to create, which is ridiculous. And I'm about to leave because this video is like 20-something minutes long. It's going to take hours and hours. So I'm about to be uploading. I'm about to be editing for hours and uploading and then in the morning. Probably like 7 a.m., 5 a.m., whatever. Anywho, bye. Beach gang.